Hi, YouTube.
We're going to do the empathy.
Oh, yeah, empathy.
I mean, I don't think we're going into any combat.
Krilo and Locke.
You just get to keep it.
You sons of dogs.
So, do you guys just want to, like,
Keep
it rolling?
Yeah.
And, yeah? Go to the next day?
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what book to read, though. I'm plowing through these.
I mean, you also can read as tandem through one book. Because you have all the books you need. You need 4 more in Spiders of Sin and Sky, and 6 more in Elements through Spirals. You guys can unlock your first dream
Who
quest.
wants to share with Hamish?
I'll share with you.
Let's
You're
share.
good?
No, you're the best reader at this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not by your rolls,
No.
but by your stats.
I'll read Spiders.
Sure.
Oh,
So
is it
you
knowledge
guys each
history?
get +4 to this roll, and you still get +2 because you're still working as a group.
Is that history?
Yeah.
How does lucky number sound?
You're so good at reading these books.
17.
17, that's a lot better.
You guys don't know this, but
Is that
Hamish
plus
a
2? Do I get plus
scholar.
2 to that?
Yes.
So it's 19.
19? Okay, cool.
20.
20?
Plus 4.
Oh, God. Okay,
24.
You guys finish
26.
it. Each of you can roll a d10 for damage.
I can roll a d10 too?
You'll roll a d8.
9.
But you gotta add 2 to it still.
Curse you.
You guys have finished reading that book.
3.
Nailed it.
3? You know what? I'm gonna give it to you.
Sounds good.
Just so you make some progress.
I'm just rolling 1s everywhere.
We're like corporate synergizing on this book.
Synergy.
Yeah. So good. Oh.
Nailed it.
I can't wait to accidentally set fire to a book after this.
Accidentally.
Could have won. You never know what happens.
Alright, so here's the information dump I'm gonna give you.
Oh boy.
It's very point form, so it's all just like brief information. It's gonna say a lot, but very little's important.
This is on which item?
The Viscount ring. Signet ring.
Viscount
Viscount.
signet ring.
According to one of Lowell's travelogues, Celephus is an opulent and populous city. Although visitors and natives alike experience the passage of time normally in Celephus, the city appears frozen in time. Lowell's visited at noon and the sun remained at zenith even though he spent hours negotiating with the Viscount for his ring. The other thing he learned. Viscount Brelin is known for hosting courtly and lavish events. Fearing to lose the Viscount's favor, attendees ignore any unusual happenings at these events. You guys learn the word that is needed to do the Dreamlands excursion ritual to go on this dream quest.
What is it?
Sunset.
Sunset. So he throws parties.
Sunset's one word. Sunset's one
It sure is.
Sun.
It's one word. So he throws big events, big extravagant events
Yes.
that no one pays attention to?
No, that he's so prestigious that people ignore things that happen at his party if they are strange or unheard of.
What?
Sunset. Sunset.
Okay. Nothing about what he negotiated with?
No.
Okay.
But that item is done now. We go on the dream quest and try to get the item.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we fail at getting the item?
Yes.
Oh,
We
that
don't-
sucks.
We don't need
We
them
don't
all.
need necessarily to have them all. Although
I will say the more you have, the better it is.
Yeah,
if you get all
100%.
7, you get like +2 to 2 of your stats.
I love it.
Yeah,
Why
you get a
would we
reward.
fail? So we cannot learn any more about this item.
Correct.
So we just have to go information find in the dream quest and then
Yeah.
maybe we do it and we make sure to take Lyra.
Lyra comes with you, yes.
Yes. I'll put a.
There's sometimes you get the
18-foot
dream phage, and
Yeah.
then you just float along in the dreamlands with everyone.
Alright, let's do it.
You sure?
okay.
So of note, if at any point you wake up during the dream quest, you cannot come back into this.
Sorry, the only way to wake up is to
You can choose to wake up at any time.
Oh.
So
I thought you could only leave if you found what you're looking for.
No.
Oh.
With these ones, you could choose.
No,
but the thing is, then you don't get that item if you can't go back in there personally.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not tethered together for the dream.
If you die in the dream,
You go mad.
something bad happens.
You go debilitatingly mad.
Checks out.
Any items you find in there are only in there. They don't come back out.
Hit points are brought in separate, so you're gonna have a separate Dreamlands hit points.
Gotcha.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
No, but let's do it.
Let's open the suitcase.
You open the suitcase.
We have to empty it
Let's
first
sit
again.
around.
Empty the suitcase back on Lyra's bed this time.
Let's sit around.
We did it on your bed last
Let's
time.
hold
Lyra
hands.
is able
We don't
to
know.
do the
I'm
ritual.
trying to
She does the ritual through her river phage.
Sunset.
And the suitcase opens into stairs that lead down into a grand celebration hall.
What items
I'll
do
go
I have?
first.
Oh, I was already walking.
Oh, Locke will go first.
I have a steel cup and a green caravanserai book.
Caravanserai. What is a caravanserai?
It's like a travel. It's like a travel hub.
So it's like a caravan, but where caravans meet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, but not. It's not like a caravan. It's a place where caravans.
Yeah,
meet.
yeah, so
It's not like
it's
a
related to caravans.
Yes,
in a
yeah.
way. Okay.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
I've never heard the word before.
Me neither.
Caravanserai.
As you guys step down the steps, you find yourself in a large, grand hall, where it seems as if thousands of people, maybe 2,000 people, with masks for a masquerade, are dancing around. Through large windows on the west side of the grand hall, there is a glowing red sunset shining into the room, tinging everything a slight red.
It's so cozy. I never want to leave.
You see at the far side, there is a large stairwell that leads up to a throne, where an impish-looking man, gaunt and pale from what you can see at this distance, is sitting. This is obviously the Viscount.
Does he have a dope-ass ring?
You cannot see. He is like 300 feet away from you.
Do you really want me to try and see?
Guys,
I
he's just a
could,
man.
but is it important that I see if he has a ring?
We have to go talk to him anyway.
Yeah.
We shouldn't talk.
Through the windows, large
Ooh, you should.
marble buildings, high, smooth towers build a cityscape that you see.
Are they jade?
They are not jade, they are marble.
That's what he just said.
I was too eager to ask.
Paying attention.
The steps that you came in on have vanished. People are dancing. They don't seem to care that you guys are not dressed for such a party.
I am.
You are not.
I'm wearing my spec jacket.
You look like a mercenary.
Yeah.
A piece of webbing falls down.
Yeah.
And picks up a patron who's dancing a few feet away from you.
Mm-hmm.
With a scream, he is dragged up to the ceiling.
Cool. No one cares.
But no one cares.
Yeah.
They just keep dancing.
That makes sense.
As you guys look up,
Spiders.
the ceiling is covered in webbing that is lost into darkness. And all you hear, apart from the screams of the man who was just dragged up there, is a large scuttling and scurrying sound like bones dragging across itself and cracking as something large is moving up in the darkness.
Sweet, 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 sweet. Cool.
Well, shall
Taylor's
we?
just like, wake up.
Dibs out.
Not my kind of party.
Not my kind of party.
Shall we?
Actually,
Wake
I
up,
think
throw the suitcase overboard.
it's exactly like
Yeah, just Lowell's wins.
Swim back to Thrushmore.
End of story.
Give me a perception check.
How does 11 sound?
17's really good.
That's fine.
11?
How does 8 sound?
20. D. No.
She has two little eyes.
Yeah, 22. No, 28. 'cause I
You
had 17.
notice.
26.
26.
You notice she's the only one that notices a small gray cat. Actually, a few small gray cats are kind of also meandering their ways through the feet of the people who are dancing.
We should have learned everything before we went on Dream Quest. I feel like spiders and cats are important.
So we read books about spiders.
And cats.
And tigers.
That was a different book. Different item.
Different item. These are house cats.
We read...
Yeah, these are not the perturdans.
These are not the Briturdans.
So much.
We read Elements Through the
You added
Spirals of...
3 syllables to it.
We read Elements Through the Spirals of Time, Spiders of Sin and
Skies.
Skies,
Sin,
and...
debauchery around us, the skies above us, spiders there.
Theological Diplomacy of Kingdoms.
Who the
Right.
hell read that? Does hell count?
You finished it, by the way.
Hell does count.
Twice.
Unless you're referring it into the...
No, it's not.
No, it's not you anymore. Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah, cast fireball on that fucking webbing, because fuck anything that can make that big of webs. Yeah.
True.
Behemoth.
True.
Just so you guys know, as I was reading it, it followed the exact same plot twist that you went through. I was like, oh, this just sounds like a normal gala. Holy fuck, what's happening here?
I guess
Justin
we
did
just
not read
talk
this
to the
one.
Viscount and try to get his ring. We should trade him rings. Do we have the ring?
No, it hasn't come back yet. It took my finger away. See?
4 more days.
Yeah.
I'll just put your fingers back down. Well, how should we proceed?
I mean, let's go talk to him, see what he
I
wants.
think walking over there
Do
might be
you
a good
think
place
you
to
can
start.
Just walk up to a Viscount?
Why not?
He's a Viscount.
Why don't we... have
Okay,
we tried?
sorry. Run through for me again what we learned about the first bit. It's just who he is.
Viscount Pietro Brellin,
Yeah,
most popular noble of Celloface.
Yeah.
Celloface is frozen in time.
Okay, yeah.
Forever sunset.
He negotiated, or Lowell's negotiated for Viscount's ring. The Viscount throws these big, gigantic events for lots of people that apparently lots of strange things happen at, and people don't care.
Okay, that I heard. I was just
That's-
hoping for something I hadn't heard.
Well, I
Oh my
guess
God.
maybe we should just talk to him and see what he wants.
I mean, there's probably clues in the titles of the books that we read too. Maybe this is the first one we've done, so
Well, the one
Theological
was about
agreement, Spiders of Sin in the Sky. Nailed it.
negotiating
yeah.
spiders within the sky, and the last one,
Elements
was
through
something about time.
spirals.
yeah,
Elements Through Spirals of Time.
yeah, which
Which one did I finish?
James's mic is on top?
It's not.
Doesn't matter. I yell.
You do.
Elements Through the Spirals of Time. Theological agreements of kingdoms, and Spiders of Sin and Sky. So
Well, the spiders are definitely.
yeah.
All those who sin are taken.
Let's test this theory.
should we just go
Yeah, let's just
talk
go talk
to him?
Let's see what he wants.
As you are
Couldn't
walking
poorly.
through,
Yeah.
the large bone clacking and cricking sound echoes above the cathedral, almost following you as you walk through. Another person is dragged up to the roof, and the lady that, the man that was dancing with the woman who was dragged up, just grabs another woman from the audience and continues in step as if nothing even happened.
Creepy. And the cats are still.
Yes. Yeah. You reach.
Hey, cats.
You reach the Viscount's, the bottom of the stairwell, where a guard kind of just looks at you, and then just is like, lets you go up.
That was easy.
Once we get to the top, I guess I'll
Yo,
take
what?
a knee.
As you approach
I like
the
that.
man, you notice that he is kind of has like a Shakespeare-style haircut, just so you guys can all envision it. He has piercing green eyes. He is pointed at the edges, as if, he has that kind of gaunt look. In addition, A black substance is oozing out of his mouth, and it's dried and crusty all around the front of his shirt.
Have we seen that black substance before?
Oh god.
No.
Never.
Chaos madness.
He is coughing. Oh, hello, you. You are not from Celloface, are you?
Sure not.
Your outfits are so boorish and exciting. You're so rough around the edges. There's nothing about you that is smooth.
Are you okay?
Whatever do you mean?
Just a cough.
One cough. I assure you, I'm absolutely fine.
All right. I must be mistaken.
Some dribble comes out on his hand, and he just wipes it across his shirt.
Thank you, Viscount Brelin, for your compliments. We appreciate it.
Is he wearing a ring?
He is wearing a ring. Actually, no, he's not wearing a ring. So, what have you come here for? Have you come here to dance? Have you come here to see the celebrated sunset waltz that we are waiting for?
We seek something from you.
What do you seek?
The signet ring.
You remind me. I've had something happen. I'm not quite sure when. But another man came. He was large and he spoke so forward.
Count Lowell's.
Yes! Howells was his name. He wanted one of my family's signet rings, and after much negotiation, I gave it to him. But if you're looking for one, I can get my guards to fetch another one from my chambers. If you would be willing to negotiate with me.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course, we'd be happy to.
Can I ask what you want my ring for? Lowell's was quite quiet about it. Spoke in whispers of things that I wouldn't understand, but I promise... I promise that I have the mental capacity to.
I mean, we're not,
tracing in his footsteps, if you will.
We're not sure ourselves, but we need it to go where he has gone.
Interesting. Interesting. So you'd be willing to negotiate with me?
Yeah.
Less of a negotiation, more of a favor I need. If I can be so... Do you know much about the Sunset Waltz?
No, we actually don't.
It is a great tradition that the noble in Celephus, the highest noble, has to kind of give himself to that which celebrates the sunset. It's a celebration of everything that our city stands for. The fact that time moves so slow, this only happens every decade or so. And as I, Pietro Brillin, are here to celebrate the Sunset Waltz, I must do the honors. However, I find it uncouth. I'm waiting for my beloved to arrive, for she is the one that I wish to do the dance with.
That's so sweet.
But there are 3 potential suitors who are demanding a dance from me, either for or before the Sunset Waltz. I wish not to dance with them. I want to only dance with my beloved. So what I want from you is if you 3 can find the 3 suitors and convince them to not dance with me, and give me and have some sort of proof that they're okay with it, I will give you my ring. Much like Lowell's, and you can follow in his footsteps as you wish.
Did Lowell's do something similar?
Oh no, much. He came, I don't even remember when he came, but it wasn't during the Sunset Waltz, that's for certain.
Makes sense.
How do we find these suitors?
I can tell you their names, and you can go find them amongst the crowd.
Easy.
Yeah.
The first is the vile woman, who is beautiful, but nothing in compared to my beloved. Her name is Lady Erdrenda Splinterbone.
Sorry?
She sounds ravishing.
Lady Adrenda Splinterbone.
Splinter bones.
Splinterbone.
But the splinter bones, they're
Bone.
Lady Erdenda Splinter Bone?
Splinterbone.
Gotcha.
Splinterbone.
they're
Yes.
they're a
Ashfang, thank you
prestigious-
so much for 20 months of the Golden Table. You're awesome.
They're a prestigious family.
Not really, no.
How would one tell me what defines a splinter bone?
You're trying to. You can enjoy yourselves amongst the party. Don't worry. There's plenty of time before the Sunset Waltz actually begins.
Perhaps
how
they have a
long is
hook's
that?
nose.
A hooked nose? No.
How long until the?
You guys hear a scream come from behind as another person is dragged up
I'm not
into the
even
weather.
gonna look.
Yeah.
Not Twitch.
Is there? Do you? How much time till the sunset?
Don't
Do you know?
worry yourself. Time moves differently here.
Oh, I understand. I'm just.
The next person you need to look for is a merchant. Ardvin Telgriete.
Vent. Tal. Agrente.
Telgriete.
Griete.
Hard.
Merchant, huh?
And the third?
She is a beautiful peasant who has found her way here, and if it wasn't for my beloved, I would wed her in an instant. But I'm waiting.
She sounds ravishing. Tell
Her
me
name is Maudette.
Maudette. No last name?
She's a peasant. Peasants do not have last names.
Good point.
Fair
I'm
enough.
Hamish.
Good point.
And I am Pietro Brelin.
I am a peasant.
Go peasant.
You guys are all peasants.
In
At least
in
we
fact,
haven't remembered a last name if we have one.
technically, historically, I'm lower than a peasant, but whatever.
The small green creatures are for the empathy curse. So the people who have the green creatures
What
share
small
damage.
green creatures?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So what do you-
I leave it unto you.
And they're here. They're all three of them.
Oh yes, they've all come and spoken with me about how they're excited for their chance to dance with me.
Do you think they might be nearby, sort of waiting for your decision?
I do not bother myself with
Right.
what happened beyond the stairs.
What's going on with the? Do the spiders take away those who sin?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Neither do I.
Let's go.
We'll be right back. We'll get right on this.
Before sunset.
Maybe, hopefully.
Yeah, as we're walking down the steps away from the Viscount.
I think sunset's
I think
like
you're
years
the
away.
the
like-
merchant.
Sorry.
It's a decade. He said it happens once a decade. So a whole day is a decade here.
Yeah.
Neat.
So that's what I'm saying.
Good conversation.
It's probably still like a year before the sunset happens.
You, Arvor Talgriete?
Ardvent.
Ard-
Telgriete.
Ardvent.
Arvin.
Ardvin.
None of us got it right.
Arvin sounds like
Talagrete.
potentially a dude, so maybe you dance with him.
No, all women.
Are they?
No, Arvin's a dude.
A merchant, yes.
I mean, I could dance with him.
No, that's
Why do
you're
we have to
probably
dance
right.
with
That's
them? We
probably
don't have to
better.
dance with them.
Yes,
We
we
just have to
do.
convince them not to dance with.
I think that
By
might be.
giving them the best dance of their lives.
I mean, if you want to do it, great. But I don't think that's.
I do not object to going to look for Ardvin.
Would you like to look for the peasants or the
Should we-
vile woman?
I think you should look for the vile woman. I'll go look for the peasant.
Lady
Endra Splinterbone.
Erdrindra Splinterbone. Lady Splinterbone.
Erdrendon.
Erdrenda. It's like Brenda with an Erdrin.
Erdrenda.
Erdrenda
I don't
Splinterbone.
even come close.
I told you guys. Okay, I'll find Lady Splinterbone. Easy peasy. If we don't find them in a year, we'll meet back at the base of the stairs.
Let's say a week.
How do we keep track of time? It doesn't feel like
The sun.
time
No,
is passing.
Next time you get hungry, let's meet
Hold
at
on.
the stairs.
Hold on. Look at the sun. You see how it's framed in this pane of the window? When it moves into the next pane, we shall know we are too late.
Is it like moving through the paint?
Doesn't
No,
seem
it's
to
not
be
moving
moving.
at all.
It doesn't seem to be moving.
In one of the in one of the books that we read, it said that Laos was here for a week, and it stayed in the air.
Yeah.
In the same spot.
I know.
So it's not moving between the panes.
Not in a week, but in a year.
Okay, I think we're wasting time here.
Yeah.
Don't think it matters.
Wasting time.
How do you find a splinter bone?
Whenever you get hungry,
What?
we'll meet at the stairs.
He's hungry now. This doesn't work.
How do you know I'm hungry? What does that look mean? Do I look like a hungry person?
Yes.
I mean, I ate some stuff before we went.
it's true.
I don't think you need to eat in the dream. Do you need to eat in the dream?
You're not hungry right now?
I'm not hungry. So how about you
Okay, irrelevant.
eat
Let's-
me? I'm gonna go look for Lady Splinterbone.
Yeah, I also walk away.
Yeah, I'll go.
So you guys have no idea how to find each other
Nope.
We said
Except
we're
when
gonna
we
meet
at the stairs.
when you're hungry.
in a year.
No, not in a year.
Oh man, I feel bad for Caitlin when she comes back next
Yeah.
week, and I'm like, sorry, Caitlin, you're by yourself looking for this person.
Well, there's only 3 people to look for. She doesn't have she can just wait by the stairs.
There's only 2,000 guests,
Yes, 2,000 guests.
and it's dwindling by the hour.
There's good odds that your person might disappear, and then that would solve your problem.
He wants proof.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
they're
yeah, that's
okay
right.
with it.
I'll
Yeah.
be like, did you not see the spider?
Be like, what's
He's
What are you
gonna be
talking
like,
about?
what's
what on
funny?
earth are you talking about?
Cut
So
their
am I
hand
supposed-
off before they get brought
Their
up.
hand.
I just want to go find. Yeah, how is that consensual proof?
He didn't say consensual proof. He just
No,
said
he said proof that they were okay with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
He wants none of them to be upset with him.
Yeah.
I'm not upset with this. I'm dead.
Perhaps before I walk away, I'm gonna turn around and be like, wait, guys.
What?
I have no idea how to start looking.
Maybe. What if we look together? There's no real point to splitting up.
Except we cover more ground that way.
I don't think
Not
time
necessarily.
matters.
Yeah.
Why do you want to cover more ground? We can look together. I think we look
Okay,
together.
That's fine.
Let's
Alright.
look together.
And the group is bonded with a little bit of DM nudging. Everyone's back together. And with that, we're going to end this episode on our first dream quest,
Mistake.
which is called the Viscount's Gala. Very clever, creative name.
That's funny. Everybody split up!
Don't
Bye,
split up.
YouTube. Thanks
Okay.
for watching.